welcome. In this video we're going to do a transfer case fluid change, and this is going to be performed on a 95 Toyota 4runner, and this procedure should be the same for any 4x4 having a transfer case, but we're taking this as an example. Transfer case is 1.5 quarter, and then we bought 2 quarter of 75 weight 90, and that's the required type of oil. And here I'm going to mix the full synthetic with the conventional oil, and as you all guys know, it's always okay to mix them. As we crawl under the car, this is the transfer case, and if you have no idea what a transfer case does, we'll tell you. The transfer case will split mechanical rotation coming from the engine toward the front differential through that axle, or toward the rear differential right there through that axle. The transfer case is not just transferring rotation and splitting it between the front differential and the rear. It also works as a gear selector. Here, as you go from high 2 to high 4 or low 4, and it's technically this selector goes and changes the gears in the transfer case the same way as the transmission works. So we'll cover that in a separate video. We can talk about how a transfer case works. So right here, as we're looking through the back, this is the drain plug on the bottom, and the one on top is the fill plug. And on most of the 4x4s is always, if you look from the back side of the transfer case, which means like you're looking like toward the front of the car, because on the front of the transfer case you'll have the axle. So first of all, I'm going to loose the fill plug, and you always do that. You make sure that your fill plug will open and safely, and then we'll drain it all. And actually, before doing that, I have to remove this shield. Got the truck on ramps to help the fluid going out through the transfer case. So I'm going to use this to drain the oil in it, and I use this oil container, old one, cut it, because here we can see how many quarters, and I'm pretty sure that it's 1.5 quarter of oil, but here you get a better idea and see how you already had in your transfer case. So the fill plug is going to be 24 millimeter, and I'm going to try to loosen it. And as you can see, we cannot use sockets because we got this selector is in the way. But make sure you don't have anything underneath, because the oil is gonna. All right, that was not bad. I thought it would be like worse. So the fill plug is loose now. There you go, we got the washer. It's stuck in there. So this is how you check the level of oil. You just stick your finger. But the thing is, I'm not understanding here, is like the quality of oil in it. It looks like it's automatic transmission oil, which is not supposed to be the one it's used there. So now we're getting ready to loosen the drain plug. I'm gonna put this one underneath so it drains there, and it's should be H10. Actually, before having this in, make sure it's the right size. Tap it with the. Should be good, like right there. All right, we're ready to go. That was not tight. That was not tight. Actually, could loosen that with 3/8 ratchet. Honestly, I think whoever used or changed the oil here, he put a automatic transmission fluid. You can see that through the collar. Right here we don't have a lot of metal shaving, which is good. That's a good news. Honestly, I have no idea about using a automatic transmission fluid in a transfer case, but you have to refer to the manufacturer's manual. And here for the Toyota, it tells you to use a 75 weight 90. So that's exactly what I'm going to use now. So right here, I'm going to wipe this drain plug. I'm going to try to clean it. See all the shaving, all the metal, all that should not remain there. So you can drain bolt, so your drain bolt can catch more. Actually, this is going even deeper there. So we got it all ready to go, and we got the new pressure washer here. They sell them as a kit. You can buy a kit for a pressure washer for the front or rear differential, with the pressure washers for your transfer case. So, and this drain plug should be tightened to 24 foot-pound. The thing is, I have a torque wrench, but it's a 1/4 inch. But the sockets I have are only 3/8, so I'm going to tighten that snug, and I'll never go crazy. The good thing is I have a small ratchet. So as you can see, guys, it's really hard to pour the oil from the bottle directly like this, just like that, because we got this arm is in the way. So I'm going to use a pump here. I'm going to use this type of pump, and this is going to be threaded directly. To the top of the bottle. I hope that this kind of pump will not cause any leaks, because I used them before and they leaks here. I usually do it directly. I'm gonna overfill it, so no matter how it's gonna leak. So I cleaned this one right now. It's ready to go in. We'll go ahead and put it in. That, and like I said, I have the torque wrench, but this is in the way, and all the sockets I have are long, so I'm gonna have the feel of it, and I'm gonna just make it snug. So 24 foot-pound. Usually when you tighten your, let me think about it. That's it, that's good. Usually when you tighten your lug nuts on your tire, they are supposed to be 100 foot-pound. So this is 24, like 4 times less power, you know. I mean, 4 times less torque. And remember, whenever you use something big as this, you're doing a lot of torque. So that's pretty much it for the transfer case fluid change, and it's everything you could do. But now what's left is you start the truck or the car or whatever, and you keep inspecting both plugs, especially the one on the bottom. So thank you all for watching. Hope this video was helpful for you.